Okay, I'm back. This is part 3. Ignore the unmade bed in the back. I made it yesterday, and I had a horrible time sleeping with it. And I hate making beds, and I hate sleeping in beds that are made. Just give me something smooth underneath and a comforter or two on top, and I'm fine. I'm not gonna make the fucking bed anymore. But anyway, forgive me if this video is shaky because I'm doing it with my hand. Okay. I would love to have some better equipment, and I'll talk on that later. But I wanted to get more back to Mamamoo. If you are interested in that, I started listening to Mamamoo because I downloaded Starry Night, which is number one. I saw the start of it, and Asian girls in denim shorts gets me every time. Sorry, call me a sexist if you want. I dig Asian chicks, and I dig any good-looking chick in jean shorts. Always have, All the way back to Marianne on Gilligan's Island, man. Everybody talks about Daisy Duke. Well, anyway, that's another subject. So with Mamamoo, I liked Starry Night. I had Starry Night on my phone for a long time, and it would be in the rotation of me, listening to K-pop on my phone. But at some point, I got a Google Home. I don't have one right now. I'm using Echo Dot. But at the time, I had Google Home. And I would say, "Hey Google," and she'd be like, "Hey," and be like, "Play K-pop," and it would go through. Or I'd say, "Play Blackpink," or "Play EXID." And it was really cool because, I have YouTube Premium, so playing EXID on YouTube Premium. And, I would listen to those songs. But it would always go into other groups, gradually. And I learned a lot of K-pop like that. I would say, "Hey, Google, what song is this?" And Google would say, "You are listening to," and then whatever song it was, Well, one day, I'm washing dishes, and I love to listen to music when I'm washing dishes and I'm cleaning up around the house, and I'm listening, and this song comes on. It's just, oh man, that's such a good song, it just makes me feel good. The memory is bittersweet because it's like in the beginning, Yeah, again, I do cry. If you watch this, you're gonna see me cry. Sorry, I can't help it. I used to hide that. I'm not gonna do it anymore, It's the passion, That's that passion that, I feel for this music and these groups and these artists, Why does your voice go up when you cry? I don't like that. See, that's another reason I hate crying, And because you can't talk. I'm trying to say shit, I hate crying. But it's just part of who I am. I can't help it. I cry at fucking Disney music. Always have, So, anyway, I was like, "Hey Google, what is this?" "You are listening to Windflower." "Oh, stop! I'm trying to talk, damn it." See, I hate that. I gotta at least stop so I can talk. "You are listening to Windflower by Mamamoo." Always says Mamamoo instead of Mamamoo. Mamamoo. Oh wow, I like this song, So I'm listening to it. And then I want to see the video. Oh my god. Fucking video. You think I'm crying now? Watch me later. So, I started listening to more and more Mamamoo or Mamamoo. I like to say Mamamoo. But anyway, I put them in the category of a group that I stand. EXID was first, Blackpink was second, Mamamoo was third. Now I liked a lot of other music, K-pop music, but I didn't stand other groups. Those were the three for the longest time, in that order. I have since added Red Velvet. Okay, and in every group, I've always been able to identify my bias. A lot of us K-pop fans in the West, we talk about our biases. I understand that they don't really do that in Korea so much, but my bias in EXID was Hani for the longest time. Sorry, Junho. Junho, he swears he's married to Hani. But anyway, and then it was Jeonghwa. And I love Helen, I really do. But I have to say it's probably Jeonghwa at this point, But I watch everything Helen puts out, and I subscribe to Solji's channel, and I love LE, There is nobody in that group that isn't wonderful, okay? Then Blackpink, it was between Jisoo and Rosé. I love Rosé's voice. I love her guitar. She's very pretty. I would say that none of the girls in Blackpink are that. I don't know how you say it. They're a little skinny. Especially Lisa, but they're still beautiful. So they're not like a sexy thing for me. I'm like, oh wow, wow. Jisoo probably has the thickest thighs of the group, although Jennie's thighs are nice. But that's as far as it goes, I see Jisoo, and she's so lovable. She speaks English, but she doesn't speak it really well. She understands better than she speaks, so she's a little shy to speak English. She's so cute when she does it. She's just adorable, So I can identify like my bias and my bias wrecker there. My bias is Jisoo, and my bias wrecker is Rosé. Oh, I love Jennie and Lisa just as much. Just that's the order. In Red Velvet, Windy, boom, easy. Bias wrecker, Sogi. Okay, but with Mamamoo, it was hard. At first, it was Hwasa because she's so fucking talented and sexy. She blew my fucking mind in those jean shorts, okay? And in everything she does, especially with the long black hair. Go back further and you see her hair was shorter, and just recently she's cut it short again. I love that long fucking black hair. Love it. Always loved long black hair. My first wife had long black hair. When they get older, they cut it. Why do they do that? I don't get that. My current fiance and future wife, she has long black hair. And Marcel, if you ever cut your hair, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to grow that shit back. Okay? So anyway, and then I kind of for some reason was feeling like Moonbyul, the rapper, like she was the underdog. And I started having like these, feelings for Moonbyul, and I still do kind of. So then it was like, wait a minute, is Moonbyul my new bias? For a little while I was leaning that way, but now it's definitely Solar. I decided it's just Solar. Her voice, oh my God, somebody said that she sang like she was a crow. She just projects such an amazing fucking voice. All four of those girls. Huyen. I love Huyen. Great, amazing, beautiful fucking voice. She's not my bias. I would have to say at this point, Solar's my bias, and my bias record is a tie between Moonbyul and Hwasa. I love Hwasa. Sorry I had to move you down there, Hwasa. I'm sure you don't give a shit. But just saying. But that's how it is for me right now, and I wanted to share that with people who don't know that much about the K-pop side of me, which is a huge part of my life. It really is. And the other thing is, I have slanted eyes. I really do. I get them from my dad. It's a Nordic thing. It's not an Asian thing. Anyway, see? Anyway, I've always wanted to do reaction videos. Have never been able to do it really, like I said. And I really want to do that once I get in a situation where I can buy the equipment that I need. And when people do reaction videos, usually they do things when they first come out. I've missed a lot of opportunities like that. But I will go back and I will do reaction/review videos to the songs and videos that I like from a group's past. And I definitely will be doing that. I definitely will be doing that with Mamamoo. Pardon me. A little burp thing I had to suppress. So, now this video has gone over 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it short, I'm going to try to keep them to around 10 or 11 minutes. I have a lot of things I want to discuss, I don't want to do it all in one day. So I will do it gradually. I'm going to do at least one a week, if not more. And when I get the equipment to do the type of... See, I don't have any editing experience. I don't know what kind of software I need. I did have a free thing at one time that allowed me to do that one fucking reaction video, which you can go back and see. I forget what it was. I think it might have been Blackpink. I'm not sure. But if anybody can help me with that, give me suggestions. What software I need, what equipment I need. I had one that had like 4 different screens, and I could mix them, or I could throw one up that I wanted if I wanted to show a photo, or if I wanted to show another film clip or something like that. So I want to do that, and I want to do it in a big way eventually. Reaction videos are very popular and they're very common. I don't expect to have a lot of followers. I just want to do them for the few people that would like to watch, if not now. Maybe, like I said, maybe my grandson or my daughter, would like to see them in the future. So I'm recording shit like this for my own benefit, if nothing else. Just being able to talk about these things. I've not really had anybody that I could talk about. But like I said, you're going to see me cry. So if you don't want to see a crying fat man on your screen, then don't watch, because you're going to see one if you watch me, because that's what I am. I'm the crying fat man. All right. So for now, I will say I may do one of these again tomorrow or in a couple of days or whenever. Just do it when I can get around to it. And that'll be very simple, because I don't even have any way to show you a video like this. Unless I handwrite something, I don't even have a way to, read something from my phone while I'm doing this. I tried to do a couple of things like that as experiments. Didn't work. So anyway, I'll say goodbye for now. Love you all. Drop me a line if you want to hear me talk about anything in particular. If you want to see a certain, if you want to see me talk about anything in particular, or if you want to, I don't know. That's all I can do. Just get on here and talk for now. So if you have something you want to share with me, please do so. You can tell me in the groups. You can tell me in the comments below. You can email me, merlin.bsa@gmail.com. In the meantime, peace, love, and don't stop the K-pop.